In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to adjust the scale of a texture in Blender by using the shading workspace. Whether you're new to Blender or just looking to refine your skill set, this guide will help you understand how to manipulate the textures on your model for more elaborate and detailed designs. Let's get started by switching over to the shading workspace. In Blender, you can find this by navigating to the top of the interface where you'll see the shading tab. Clicking on this will take you into a workspace specifically designed for managing the shaders of your materials. Here you'll have access to the shader editor, which is where we'll be making the necessary adjustments. Now that you're in the shading workspace, it's important to ensure that the nodes related to your material are visible. Click on your material to select it, and this should display a node setup within the shader editor. If you have a more complex setup or it's a blank canvas, don't worry, you're right where you need to be. Next, if you're not seeing a mapping node connected between the texture coordinate node and your image texture, there's a simple shortcut to quickly assemble what's missing. Select your texture node, and then press Ctrl+T on your keyboard. If you're using a Mac, use CMD+T instead. This convenient shortcut automatically adds both the texture coordinate and mapping nodes, bridging the gap for a more seamless texture application process. With your nodes in place, it's time to adjust the scale. You'll find these scale values within the mapping node. This is the key spot where you can modify how your texture is applied across your model. If you want your material's texture to appear smaller and repeat more often, you're going to increase these values. This will essentially tell the texture showing more repetitions across your model. Conversely, if you're looking for a larger texture, which would mean it repeats less often, you'll want to decrease those values. After making your changes to the scale, remember that these alterations will be reflected almost instantly in your scene. You can view these adjustments in the rendered or material on preview viewport to see how the texture scaling fits with your design. This instant feedback is incredibly helpful for making precise tweaks and ensuring your model looks exactly as you envisioned. And that's it. By following these steps, you've successfully adjusted the scale of a texture using Blender's shading workspace. This technique is invaluable, allowing you to play with textures creatively to enhance your 3D models. So go ahead, give it a try, and experiment with the possibilities. Thanks for tuning in, and happy blending.